Kisi Ejabing and the Obeye press conference, the OSP of Ghana. This man is called Kisi Ejabing. Obeye press conference and over 2 hours and Obekain a year brofo etre Ghana for. Now the OSP beka che a year assembly or recently said he's going to respond or he will be responding to a year issues surrounding the Ken Ofori-Atta extradition and other matters na account about his collaboration with the Attorney General about a year Juma yesi onye investigations are onye and what brought about this all these started when because of a document to be better Ghana for say the OSP Kisi Ejabing is a liar, and the earlier we accept or start to prepare ourselves to get the Attorney General to take over the case is a OSP hono, we will all be disappointed at the end of the day. And the Kisi Ejabing is the biggest scam, is the biggest lie, is the biggest comedy shower as a young man, a Ghanaian. It is the biggest antics, the biggest gymnastics. It is the biggest comedy session I've witnessed for a year, all the years I've lived on this planet. Over the years, you in Kofua omye jokers, you comedians, you people who pretend, you people who always want to be smart, people who basically are pretenders, people who in their own senses think say they can fool everybody all the time. And what the OSP Kisi Ejabing exhibited this afternoon in Ghana on national television should tell every single Ghanaian said this guy is one dangerous human being we are not supposed to rely on. And if we are all watching tonight, every single Ghanaian, after listening to Kisi Ejabing this afternoon, we need to now prepare our mind to have a better state agency that is ready to fight corruption, to take over the corruption cases are many Ghana from Ekufuado's era till this time. Because if we are going to rely on Kisi Ejabing, then it means to say the fight against corruption, Yajin say his office is going to do anything about it. We are fooling, or we will be fooling ourselves to believe that. It is not in my place to decide whether Kisi Ejabing keeps his job or sacked. So Busamia, I'll tell you, I don't need him as a special prosecutor. But as a nation, we need to start thinking of looking at other avenues that we can believe and trust to do what? Fight corruption. Because Kisi Ejabing, as we can see from his utterances, his deliberate acting, his comedy that he has been putting up all this while and climaxing it up to this afternoon in Ghana, we have no hope working with Kisi Ejabing in fighting against corruption. Yeah. And I'm going to prove to you why. I'm going to take my time. Mr. Can you cut this piece, the ones I sent you, can you cut all the pieces and put on the background for me? And the Kisi Ejabing by the kind brofu bebre na minim say, and I'm sure pa say 99% of Ghana for mutie he fooled them in his head. Nani trimuno, he had a strategy. And the strategy was that, let me go in, let me talk plenty, and avoid the most important thing. The reason why Tiana, a few weeks ago, we were all over this roof. We were all over our voice, speaking and shouting, was because we wanted Kisi Ejabing to do one thing. And there was only one thing we were all asking, because you would say, Kisi Ejabing at the end of the day, we will all tell ourselves, say, we have made progress when it comes to extraditing Ken Ofori-Atta to face a Ghana court for us to know where they have to be put. So it does not matter Kisi Ejabing staying on air for 10 hours, TV for 2 hours. It was a simple question we all asked this guy. This guy is a pure actor. He is a slimy actor. Ordinary one of those people, my Christianity is dangerous. So Kisi Ejabing na who wa bam wa one Kisi Ejabing a dangerous human being. And the reason why I say that is because he knows how to maneuver. Even today in his presser, he tried to, at the end of the day, put the Attorney General in a position whereby it will be difficult for the Attorney General to even be asking him questions again. And that is how smart and diabolic this dangerous guy is. The reason why I say he's dangerous is that he's dangerous because before he makes any move, he knows the consequences that's coming. He first of all deals with the consequences because he knows the possible questions that will come. So psychologically, he is a Ghanaian on the Ghana for Nyini. Jimmy, and he knows how to get into our mind. And that is what Kisieja been displayed, exhibited today on national television for 2 hours. Now, I laughed throughout the whole 2 hours because I took my time to listen to his comedy. So I know what Kisieja been, and say Kisieja been airton at the amawa onima the crowd or tone. Kisieja been the oye, you know, it is not different from a licky soap doing this.
2 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. One bashi 2 pelekes. 2 bashi 2 pelekes.
When I work on 2 bashits, class 2 bashits, where? Towel.
Towel.
I want the pink,
towel.
the price,
Towel.
the pure case.
Towel. 2 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. One bashi 2 pelekes. 2 bashi 2 pelekes.
When I work on 2 bashits, class 2 bashits, where? Towel.
Towel.
I want the pink,
Towel.
the price,
Towel.
the pure case.
Towel. 2 bashi 2 pelekes. 1 bashi 2 pelekes. One bashi 2 pelekes. 2 bashi 2 pelekes.
What you are seeing on TV, that is the same thing Kisieja been did today. Or the two, or the nyama mienu chiro, no ma tom mienu na ma o. Onim adimpo a oton ama o. But unim, the trimuno onim the oton ama o. But Obama wa adwere o say onim the oton. What Kisieja been did today was rehashing or going back or remixing this press conference awaye nyina besin ne. Kisieja been today did not introduce any new thing to Ejuma awaye. The $50.5 million that we have spent on his office, Kisieja been today could not justify that money we have given to him. You see, sir, after listening to him, most of you, Ghana for Bibrika say, na kwa who you see Jimmy ana, and that is on the lips of people who, with all due respect, at a point, he used figures, numbers, words to convince even the foolish middle class for them to think, say, he is presenting something new. What Kisieja Bin did today on national television for 2 hours, it was pure comedy. It was a remix of what he has done already. There was nothing new in what Kisieja Bin did today. This nigga B, or a dangerous guy. Now, we are going to go into Adia and the Oyeye. Now, if Ube say Kisieja Bin is not somebody we can trust to lead an investigation. Today, he did something. And what did he do? Oye press conference ni wie no. Ube busa won say, okay, Adia na ma Kisieja Bin a press conference about 2-3 things. The reason why Oye press conference ni nyina say Attorney General Cho letter ekoma Kisieja Bin after Kisieja Bin actual letter koma at a office of the president through the chief of staff's office say ohia a way or a green light to go and bring Ken Oforiatta in. And a chief of staff can say enye mejuma a Attorney General juma. And Attorney General Cho letter koma Kisieja Bin kache Kisieja Bin. You know something? Ye hia nyoma ba mienu miensa pe firi ho. Whatever assistance you were asking from the Jubilee House, we have it. We will give you to extradite Ken Oforiatta to Ghana. That's it. And Nyoma Ben na Attorney General Ebusa Kisieja Bin. Obusa no catch and say, 1. Or say, offer a copy of the docket in its current state. Onfambre eyedien or no Attorney General. Okachen say baby why investigations ne drubia no. For sa investigations no docket no document ni nyina fa breme. Or say baby we drubia. So it did not matter where Kisieja being investigations they do. 2. Or say an investigative report. Or say investigative report no so baby a why drubia no sa eno so no fabra. Now onim say sa report no inconclusive. Unwie the investigations and the investigative report ni na unwie no. Or say for our investigators account to assist him to look into it, and if they have to complete it together and take the next step. So all that we as